on, friends? First video since October. It seems so strange, and I think they just use me for my body heat, don't you? Yeah. See, we're cold this morning. It is cold this morning. I know. I love you too. I'm sorry. I got fur babies all over me. It's Thursday, October 28th. Just a minute. And today is, I have not showered, fixed my hair yet. It is early this morning, and today is the day they're cutting our tree down, obviously. So yeah, I'm just gonna record it because I'm gonna have it, you know, I want to have it on a vlog of it. It's very sad for me, very emotional thing for me. Oh my gosh. You can hear them. You're gonna probably hear them in the video all day long. They're out there. They got here 7:40 this morning, and it is cold. I feel bad for these guys, but I mean, they are getting it done. Most of them there's a language barrier. They're Spanish speaking, and so it's difficult to communicate with them. But the main guy, they came out and gave us a quote. He was like the owner, and he was a little better. So anyway, this is like very emotional thing for me, very sad thing. We've lived here 17 years. This tree has been, I think, my old neighbors said they planted it. They used to live over here, and now they live across the street, something. They said that they planted it years ago, but they lived in the house next to us. So honestly, we're not even positive if it's on whose yard it's in, but it's kind of, I mean, it's like right on the line. And so we just took responsibility and said we will cut it because it is our neighbor, and talked with us, and it is a danger. It's exceptionally expensive to cut down a large tree, like more than double what I thought it would be. But what are you gonna do? You know, you got to do it. You got to cut it down. It's definitely not something I wanted to do, and I talked with the man about all our options. We had an option to just to top it off was going to be a couple $1,000s just to top it off. So and then Marion said, well, it'll come back, you know. It would be years before it was, sorry, I'm looking so rough this morning, before it was like a danger, but like we wouldn't have to totally take it down. But we weighed our options, and we decided to take the whole thing down. So it is coming down today, so I'll be vlogging. I don't know what else is going on. I really don't have any plans because I needed to be here for this. Jackson will be homeschooling today. He's still sleeping, and I'm gonna let him. That is our plan for today. Just gonna be I'm gonna try to get some footage. You know, I don't want to be out there like sticking my camera on them, like they're gonna wonder, because they're gonna wonder why I'm filming them. But I definitely want to get some video of it for y'all. So, and for me, they're already like making huge progress. They've only been here like a half hour, working for a half hour, and they're making huge progress. They've got a couple huge limbs down, and then I saw a guy like way up in the tree climbing. I don't know how they do what they do. They're very brave. Such a cloudy day today. It's actually supposed to start raining. It's like a 100% chance of like 1 inch of rain tonight. So I'm not able to like get the best shots of the tree because the sky is like making the tree look so dark. So I'm gonna try when I edit to lighten the videos up a little bit, but otherwise they're just gonna be that way. I have got to fix my hair. and do something. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my dinner in the oven. I'm gonna be making Olive Garden chicken, which is what I call it, which I've been making for a while. I've made it on my channel before, but my chicken is all frozen, and I don't remember if I used frozen last time, but I do use frozen chicken in my crock pot all the time. Super easy. You just put it in just like if it was thawed. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and cook it for like 4 hours, and then I'll add my cream cheese and my dressing. I don't know, maybe I'll add it all. I don't know, but I need to put it in the crock pot and let it cook, because it's almost 9 o'clock now, so 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the crock pot. So I know it's noisy, sorry. I've got the microwave and then the tree guys are so loud, but this is just, you just use a container of the Olive Garden, what's it called, dressing, and use about a cup of Parmesan. You can use any Parmesan, we just like this because it has no cellulose powder. And then I think it was a half a block of cream cheese. I need to double check my recipe. And then I'm gonna put 3 pretty good sized chicken breasts in the crock pot. You just dump it all in together, you cube this up. But I think I'm gonna wait, like I said, I'm just gonna cook the chicken a couple hours by itself, and then I'll add all that. Wow. I never showed you. I just put the chicken in. I just have 3 pretty big sized chicken breasts. I put it on low, and in about 4 hours, I think maybe around lunchtime, I will add these into it. They are making fast work. That guy that climbs a tree, he's a beast. He like climbs a tree. He's harnessed in, but he's just like flipping from branch to branch, and he's holding a huge chainsaw. And he is making very fast work of this. They told us it would only be a day, but I'm really surprised. So I want to shower, but I don't want to miss when they, you know, I don't want to come out and have it be down, the whole tree down. But I think I'm gonna wait. Maybe they'll take like a lunch break, and then I'll get in the shower, and I'll, so you know, I won't miss what they're doing. But real exciting over here today. Let me tell you, these dogs are like confused. They want to go out in their backyard, but they can't because they'll just bark the whole time. And so I'm gonna have to put their harnesses on them and take them. You okay, Ollie? Take them out in the front yard to go to the bathroom. They went right before the guys got here, or right when they got here. And so I'm gonna wait a couple hours. I can't let you go out now because all y'all are gonna do is bark, bark, bark. That's all you're gonna do, my love, and it's too cold. It's too cold out there anyway. You gotta stay inside. You can look at the window. Alright, so I'm gonna heat up one of my breakfast burritos, and I get so many questions and emails and stuff about them. So I make them, you see me make them. I roll them in foil and I freeze them, and they last forever, and they're like months. So then I just take it out of the foil when I'm ready to eat it, and I wrap it in a paper towel, and I microwave it for 1 minute, and then I flip it over and do it for another minute. I'm trying to talk. So sometimes if it's like a really big one, he gets them all wound up just like he does the kids. You get them all wound up just like you do with the kids. Okay, so sometimes if it's like really full, if it's a bigger one, I'll add like 10 to 15 seconds, but it's always done on the inside. I do it for 1 minute and then flip it over and do it for another minute. Make sure you wrap it in a paper towel. That will keep the tortilla from drying out. So I'll show you when it's done. But and I cook them straight from frozen. I don't defrost them. Alright, it's been a minute, so I just flip it over and do the same thing again. That one is a little bit bigger. I added some extra potatoes, I think, so I'm going to do it for like 1:10 for the second time. There's Marion's gourmet breakfast. His favorite, actually, churros, which he's kind of addicted to.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Alright, it's been 2 minutes, 10 seconds. But there you go. And it is hot on the inside, and the tortilla is soft. You can see it's even soft on the ends. So good. And it's time to refill all my vitamins today. So it's only 11 o'clock. Like, I am shocked at how fast they are getting this done. There's, as you probably, I just filmed them pulling the big piece down, so I don't know if that's how I'll insert the footage or not, but it's crazy. They told us it would only take a day, but it's like 11 o'clock, that's it, and they're already, yeah, down to the stump. But I went ahead and showered because, yeah, I did. I can't wait any longer. I need to go dry my hair, get ready for the day. Probably another hour, actually. I don't know. I might wait another hour before I add this stuff to my chicken. Okay, I'm a little more presentable now. I've showered, put on a little tiny bit of makeup. Not much because I'm not going anywhere today. And really my clothes don't match. But I want it to be warm sitting outside, so I put this sweatshirt on. And these, yeah, you probably won't even see the bottom half of me anyway. So my chicken has now been going for like over 2 hours. So whenever you put frozen chicken in the crock pot, there's so much moisture that comes out of it. So I don't like that, like necessarily mixed into my food. So I like to cook it and then I take it out and sort of get all that stuff out before I put in my sauces. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna do it for probably another 45 minutes or so. They're already starting to look like they're cooking. So at noon, I think it's a whole thing of cream cheese too. I'm gonna go back on my YouTube video where I made this and I'm gonna see my sister-in-law just like gave me this recipe when she was visiting one time, and I didn't like write it down or anything. She made it actually, and it was so good, and so it's like I need to make that. So yeah, I need to go back and check my YouTube video. I call it Olive Garden chicken, but you know, people call it different things. Both of their trucks were full, so they had to go empty them. But that's all we have left. So crazy. It's getting cloudy over there. It's supposed to be raining all evening. It's definitely building. I'm glad they're getting the tree cut down before the rain comes. So they are back at it. It's gonna be loud, but I know this is random, but I think if you watched the video I did like a week ago where I took my, where I rearranged my furniture in the living room, and I didn't like it, so I put it back. I might actually try it out after Christmas, like after the tree is down and everything. I might try it and just see, because then like all my family will have left, and I was thinking I don't want to have it like that, because when my kids come over, you know, there's not enough room. But then so many of y'all were saying in the comments, you know, you have the same issue, but really when you're all together it's not that often. So, you know, just for every day and for those of us that live here, it would be fine. So I don't know, I might try it again, because there was something I really liked about it, but we'll see. My dogs, I don't think they would like it. But anyway, all that to say that I think I was talking about taking off my couch covers, but I was afraid to wash them because they're already like very fragile. But I think I'm gonna do that today, because I need to. And I'm gonna do it on delicate, and hopefully we won't have any issues. But these cushions have not fared well. I mean, I have had this couch for years, but not, I don't know. There's a couple. This one, and then this one over here. They're the worst. So, but they just really, I need to wash them. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and do them on delicate. May just like let them hang dry. I don't know. Wish me luck. Got those washing. Hopefully they don't disintegrate in my wash, but it is now 12:01, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these out and just like get rid of some of this get rid of some of that nasty stuff that, you know, comes. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm weird about my meat. If you've watched, you know. But I looked back at my video, and it is a whole thing of cream cheese, a whole bottle of Italian dressing, and then probably about 3/4 of a cup of Parmesan. But I think it's pretty much whatever, half a cup to a cup and you're good. as you saw, the whole tree just came down. They are cutting the stump shorter now, and then just like, sorry it's all blurry, just like cutting up the huge trunk. But so sad. It's so sad. It's like it's dead now. Oh my. It's crazy out there. Yeah, cars, trucks, everything blocking. Anyway, obviously they knew what they were talking about when they said they were gonna get this done in one day. I cannot believe how fast. It did take like an hour and a half off for lunch, but it's only 1:30. They're doing amazing. But my couch covers are done in the washer, and I pulled some out and looked at them, and they look like they did okay. So I'm gonna put them in the dryer. I just washed them on Delicate, so, but they should definitely be refreshed and clean. That'll be nice. Wow. They were like cutting the stump down and loading them up. That didn't look very safe. It didn't look like it was gonna make it, but they know what they're doing. They're professional. So nice, such nice guys, like such nice hardworking guys. Definitely recommend these guys. It's like 2 o'clock and they just took that massive tree down. When it reminds me of when we were kids, my grandparents, they built their house, moved in on my mom's 2nd birthday, and they lived there the rest of their lives. And there was a tree that they planted when they moved in. They planted 2. So years and years later, it had to be cut down because it was like ours. It was just dangerous. But it was like such a special tree. And we, you know, growing up, it was a special tree. And so when they cut it down, they had just a little stump and they put a plaque. They made a plaque and had it screwed to it. And it said, I remember it said, "Here lies the remains of our family tree, something, something, something." But it was like, so that whoever moves in would know, like, it was a special tree. And that was kind of like a family tree. I sent my girls video of it when they took it down, and they both were like so sad. You know, it was just their childhood. They grew up in this house. So it is only a tree. I have to remind myself it's not alive like a person. It's not an animal, a person. There's more important things to be putting my attention towards. But for me, it is emotional. I can't help it. I'm a very emotional person. Very emotional. I get very attached to things. So, and that just for our family, you know, everything about my house and everything about my house is emotional to me. It's an emotional connection, you know, because it's where I raised my kids. But I can't be so attached to things that are not, that are things, you know, they're just things. Because in the end, we're going home, we're going to heaven, and this isn't going to be our permanent home. So I gotta keep it in perspective. But hopefully you guys know what I mean. Like, I know if you're not an emotional person, you probably are thinking this is overkill, but I am. But I gotta keep the right perspective, because this is all just stuff on this earth, and this earth isn't gonna last. My eternal home is in heaven, so can't take any of it with me. they go. So I just got these out of the dryer and I think that they did okay. I think that washing them on delicate was better, and they are so soft and they smell good, but they are going to be difficult to put on, I know this. So I got them all on and they did not disintegrate. I'm very happy, but I am gonna go ahead and just like vacuum really quick before I put them back in because there are a few more crumbs. Alright, you can go outside now. It's 3 o'clock. They are done and gone. And there is what it looks like. My neighbor over here is doing always doing remodeling. He's a contractor. He's always got a mess out there. But that tree had to go. His tree had to go as well because it kept breaking it. Looks like that one lost a branch. Some of my dogwood did not survive, but they told me it might not. They said some of the crown might break, but they actually did pretty good saving it. I definitely did not want that tree taken down. But it sure does look different out here. Man, that was a huge tree. Look at that. Here's my foot for reference. Wow. Wow. Just does not feel the same. Look at all the sawdust. Wow, that's crazy. Here's the other tree that had to go too, but that one was so small compared. Yeah, they threw some rope over there, but there's a lot of little pieces. I wanted to try and save something, maybe make something, I don't know. I got this piece of bark. There's a lot of little logs, but they did really good cleaning up. I mean, that was a heck of a mess. Wow, so different. Okay, it is almost 5 o'clock. My chicken is definitely looking done. I was sitting down to edit for a little while and yeah, I kind of let it go, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna take the chicken out because I like to shred it without it being in here. I like to get all the little nasty stuff out. And then I'll put it back in and stir it really good and then let all that cream cheese will just melt into it. boiling some water. I'm gonna make these egg noodles to put this over. That's how I like to do it. And then I'm just gonna make these in the microwave real quick. I might mix them together. I usually like to put broccoli with it, but I don't have any frozen broccoli, so I have this. I'll just cook it and maybe just mix it in.
See, your tree is missing.
It is. It is gone.
Does my hair look okay? Hey, y'all.
Patrick's saying hi.
That is true. And I'm so excited that Arika was just reading to me. She was like, oh, you got all kinds of fans out there. How fun is that?
We were just
I know.
going over the comments. I love Patrick. He's a ray of sunshine. And some of you asked about like his hair, or somebody said something about glasses. I don't know, maybe you were talking about me, but he doesn't wear glasses. And he did recently get a haircut. Madison is his hairstylist. So yeah.
Amazing. I told Madison this when she cut my hair this last time, and I tell her this.
Stove is beeping. Hold on.
Yeah, and I tell her this pretty often. I say, Madison, that is my favorite haircut up so far. And I have told her that numerous times. And I told her just when she cut my hair last, I said, you know what, Madison, this is my favorite haircut now.
Every time. Just like every time he buys a new pair of shoes, what does he say? This is the last pair, I promise. It's a thing with him.
Oh, you're so cute.
You wanted to say hi to him? Did you want to say hi to him? Patrick's just like Mary, and he gets them all wound up, just like a dad. Just like a dad, huh?
That's right.
So this is always so delicious. It is so flavorful. Everyone that takes a bite, they're like, oh my gosh, that is so good. And really so easy. So my sister-in-law Denise actually told me about this recipe, but it's amazing. And I like to put it over this. You want some of this?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and clean all this up. And then I need to go sit down and do some editing. All right, kitchen is all cleaned up. It is 6:34. Seems way later than that though. It's been a long day. Still, I need to see how dark it is at 6:30, and we're gonna have time change pretty soon, and it's gonna be this dark at 5:30. That is crazy. I don't like when it gets dark so early, but such is life. But I'm gonna sit down and have one of my caramel and chocolate nut roll bars, these Atkins bars. They do taste just like a Baby Ruth. Someone was saying they did, and they're only 2 grams of sugar. So, and I think I looked up a regular Baby Ruth is like 13 grams of sugar or something like that. So, pretty sweet deal. I even got Marion to eat one, and he loved it. So, I'm trying to get him to eat my healthier snacks. Speaking of, I have had so many people sending me messages and comments and asking me if I would do a video about, you know, like how I lost the weight, and then healthy snacking options, what exactly I did. And I keep saying, yeah, I promise I'm gonna do it, but I was waiting till I got to a certain goal, and I'm so close. So I promise you that video will be coming very soon. So trust me, it will be coming. But all along I wanted to wait until a certain point before I, you know, really said anything about it. So, but anyway, that video is coming. So I promise. I know I've said it to so many of y'all that it is coming, and then it's hard to answer all the questions, you know, in the emails. So I figure a video would maybe answer some questions for y'all. So anyway, I'm going to sit down, get my last, for me, it's my last Vlogtober video up for you guys tomorrow, which will be Friday, day 21 of Vlogtober. That was 21 days I was doing. So I'm going to say goodnight. It is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and we do have a busy weekend. I plan to work on the porch. We'll see if that happens. It's also Halloween weekend. Also, my niece is in town, so I'm not really sure what all the plans are, but I will probably do a weekend vlog, like a Halloween weekend vlog. So I'll be looking for that. And after, oh, Madison's apartment tour, that should be coming next week as well. So whenever you're seeing this, it would probably be this week. So hopefully, don't hold me to it, but hopefully. I love you. I'll leave you with the scripture, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.